Hello everyone. Let's begin the second lecture of Module 5. Now, I will introduce the important training techniques of cannabis cultivation. Techniques introduced here are all plant training. For example, low stress training, high stress training, trellising, screw-G, and SOG. Plants naturally grow straight upward toward the light, but growers intentionally guide them to grow sideways, form more uniform branches, stay shorter, and distribute light more evenly. Changing this natural pattern is like training a person or a pet to adopt new habits. When a plant is bent, tied, or guided through a support structure, it gradually adjusts its growth to that new shape. This adaptive process is called training, such as LST, HST, SOG, and SCRO-G. Training shapes the plant without cutting it, while pruning improves plant efficiency by removing parts of it. Pruning is the selective removal of plant parts. The top bud, shoot apex, produces auxin and move toward the roots. Auxin maintains dominant central growth, so pruning reduces auxin concentration and promotes to grow branches actively. Consequently, the plant becomes bushier. Particularly, pruning is important for cannabinoids and seed production. Pruning is a way to keep plants healthy. Over-pruning can stress your plants and negatively impact their growth. So always exercise caution and restraint. Excessive pruning during the flowering stage can stress the plants and reduce yields. Only trim away dead or dying leaves and branches during this stage. Remove dead and yellow leaves whenever they appear. Watering and feeding as the plants receive proper nutrients and hydration after pruning, as they need extra energy to heal and grow. Supporting with stakes or trellises after pruning the plants may require additional support to help them maintain their structure. Stakes or trellis can provide the stability they need. Trellising is a plant training technique that uses a support structure called trellis. This can hold up and spread plant branches as they grow. The aim of trellising is to support heavy branches and spread the canopy more evenly. Also, it increases airflow and improves light distribution. A trellis is a frame made of netting, wire, or wooden lattice. When plants get bushy, parts of the plant may not receive enough light to fuel their growth. By trellising, the plant branches can spread out due to the providing them with additional support. As the secondary stems grow, gently pull down on them and anchor them in place. So they grow horizontally. Wires should be pushed into the soil, or strings must be tied to the rim of the pot to hold down the stems. Use thicker wires or strings so they don't cut into the plant. Low stress training, LST, involves gently bending and tying down branches to create a more horizontal growth pattern, allowing for better light penetration and increased bud production. This method is ideal for growers with limited vertical space. High stress training is called HST. It's techniques like super cropping involve intentionally causing damage to the plant to stimulate growth and increase yields. These methods require more skill and attention to detail, but they can yield impressive results correctly. Low stress training gently shapes the plant without injury. This technique that bends and guides stems gently without breaking them. Key points of LST is low stress, no cutting or snapping, and increased light exposure. Method of LST is that gently pulling the main stem sideways using soft ties or clips to secure branches. Here are the tools and the materials to be used for low stress training, such as a fabric pot, elastic clips, and elastic wire. This is a scene showing the application of elastic techniques to plants, where wires are used to change and fix the direction of the stems. Supercropping is not cutting the plant. The stem stays intact. Strengthen the bent branch. Create a flatter and more balanced canopy. Hormones redistribute. Forms a knuckle at the bend. The knuckle becomes stronger than the original stem. Tapping is a high-stress training technique that involves cutting off the top of the main stem to encourage the growth of multiple main branches. It's called colas, instead of a single central one. This results in a bushier and wider plant, more even light distribution, and a uniform plant canopy that can increase yields. As I mentioned in the previous slide, tapping is a high-stress training technique where the main shoot is completely removed, and it causes the plant to grow two main colas instead of one, while feming involves partially removing the apical meristem rather than cutting it off completely. It produces 3 to 5 shoots from one cut. Supercropping is a high-stress training technique in which growers intentionally bend and partially crush the inner tissue of a stem to control plant height and redirect growth. After supercropping, plants are weakened to transport tissues temporarily, and the hormones are redistributed. Plant forms a knuckle in the area where the supercropping was applied. Scroggy is short for screen of green, yet another term for scrogging is a sea of green. Canopy is the top surface of all plants where most light. Like a roof made of leaves, screen of green is called the scroggy. The scroggy method involves weaving cannabis branches through a horizontal screen, creating a flat canopy that maximizes light exposure and encourages even growth. This technique requires regular maintenance but can significantly increase yields. Sea of green is called SOG. The SOG method involves growing many small cannabis plants close together, effectively creating a green sea of plants. This technique focuses on rapid growth and short flowering times, making it ideal for growers looking to maximize production in a limited space. The best strain for the scroggy technique are those plants with flexible stems and photoperiod strain such as Cindy 99. This slide shows a comparison of scroggy and SOG. Scroggy uses a horizontal screen or a net to spread plant branches evenly, creating a flat, uniform canopy, while SOG uses many small plants grown close together to create a uniform sea of flowering tops. This slide illustrates just how significant the scroggy effect is. All right, everyone, we will stop here. See you next time. Thank you.